Hey, this is Sky. Welcome to my YouTube channel. So it's Tuesday morning, bright and early. Mind, body, and soul, daily discipline. This is how we get through. As you can see, I shaved my head again, back to the skinhead look. Let's talk about the different modes of our existence that we go through. And over the course of our lives, there's many different modes that we have. We may switch through different glasses, so to speak, on how we see the world throughout our day, throughout our week. But we have two very important modes of existence that we need to be conscious of, that we need to be looking forward to and having intention to transition through. So the first mode, I'll start with this because it comes first, is your monk mode. I may look like I'm in monk mode right now. And in some ways, maybe I am. Your monk mode is your study mode. It's your inquisitive mode. It's when you go within. Your monk mode is when you are content with self-isolation. Not just because you're scared of the world or you're annoyed with people on the other side of your doors and windows. It's that you need the time to yourself to go within, to study, to strengthen, to heal, to rest, to train. These Shaolin monks, they train. They don't just sit there and meditate all day. They're not just lounging around on pillows, reading books, feeding themselves grapes. These guys train hard. You don't see no fat Shaolin monks. They train, and they're on their diet. They live a hardcore mind, body, and soul lifestyle because they're in the most extreme version of monk mode. I like the Shaolin faith, I don't know what you call it, branch of Buddhism. I find it interesting because of their warrior aspect to them, and they have this monk mode and they transition into warrior mode. Warrior mode doesn't last long. Monk mode lasts a long time. You spend longer in monk mode than you do in your warrior mode. It's only because the warrior mode takes more energy out of you. The monk mode is where you're gaining your strength. You spend so much time to gain strength, build yourself up, to release, explode like a bomb. In our monk mode, we pray. In our monk mode, we're not out there at parties, socializing really heavily. Where's Sky at? That motherfucker's in his sanctuary, studying and meditating and praying and reading and training. Where's Sky at? That motherfucker's at the grocery store picking out healthy food in the vegetable aisle. How come that motherfucker didn't show up to the party tonight? We're all getting drunk. Where is he? Oh, he's training. He's at the gym right now. So we go into monk mode to build ourselves, to heal, to get over the past, to stop being focused on the future, to stay right here and right now. So when the storm happens, we're ready. I think it's important to have a season, maybe an entire year, but at least a season of monk mode. If you find yourself without a large social scene, if you find yourself single and feeling lonely, if you find yourself without a great job, without a path that you feel is purposeful, if you find yourself in a transition, sitting at the crossroads wondering which way to go, The answer is to reflect inward. The path for you is the monk mode. If you haven't been a monk, you need to. Everyone needs to be a monk for a certain amount of time in their lives. What comes after monk mode? Because you don't stay in monk mode forever. You visit it once or twice, you visit it periodically. It doesn't mean, when you transition out of monk mode, it doesn't mean that you give up your mind, body, and soul daily discipline. Once you have been indoctrinated, brainwashed, infected by the mind, body, and soul program, you want it. You want it like a crackhead. You need it every day. It's what keeps you going. So there's aspects of your monk mode that you take into your warrior mode, that you keep with you forever. Even if you're not in your hardcore monk mode, you can still have a basic framework to your discipline, to your productivity, and to your life. But it's important not to remain isolated, not to remain passive. You want to transition into your warrior mode, and we have to know when to do that. When we recognize opportunities, you want to spring forward. When the time feels right, sometimes the time feels right. You know, when you're in bed, and you know you have to get up. You know you have to get out of that bed. The time is right. You see that daybreak, the time is right. You see opportunities, the time is right. For me, I often go to bed, and I have a very expensive mattress that I just bought, and I sink into it, and I'm so relaxed, and it's so comforting, and I fall to sleep, which is almost like a death experience for me. And then I wake up like the phoenix reborn, but I often wake up uncomfortable. In my expensive, wonderful bed, I don't wake up, this is so wonderful. A lot of times I'll wake up sore, and I realize the only way to not be sore anymore is to get up and start moving, stretch. I need to get up and start acting. I need to move into my warrior mode. Warrior mode leaps, springs, explodes. The warrior waits like the hunter waits. And then just in a flash of a second, they explode forth, grasping the opportunity. The warrior is fearless in their action and their movement forward. The warrior uses their adrenaline and their aggression as a positive force towards goal acquisition. The warrior is relentless. The warrior never gives up. Your warrior mode, you have a mantra: where there's a will, there's a way. I will not be defeated. A warrior isn't scared of death. A warrior loves the battle. Feels comfortable in the battle, in the struggle. A warrior isn't comfortable without suffering. They look for it not for the sake of it, not just for the sport of it. But a warrior needs to conquer. You need to conquer hills. You need to plant your flag. You need to gain turf, to recruit soldiers. You need to be a general. We can't always just be the monk. When you're in your warrior mode is when you start your business. When you're in your warrior mode, it's when you're taking care of your family. Your warrior mode is action. The monk mode is non-action. It's important to understand these two modes in particular, so you don't miss them. They arise within you, and you'll have off-ramps. And you need to be able to follow your instincts, to be in touch with yourself. So you know when to fight, when to flee, when to go sit on a mountaintop and meditate, and when to grab your spear. I'm about to transition into warrior mode. I'm about to explode. I'm about to take life to a whole new level, and I can feel it. I can feel it. Because I've been in monk mode, and I've been training, and I'm ready. It's all food for thought. Thanks for watching.